Hello, fellow travelers. August is one of the best times to visit several popular travel spots in the world. Here's one you can visit without leaving the US, but still feel as they are entering a unique culture. Puerto Rico is closer than you think. A non-stop flight from Nashville to Puerto Rico is only about 4 hours, although non-stops may be harder to find. A non-refundable basic economy round trip to San Juan, Puerto Rico with one stop is $193.49 on Spirit right now. Just keep an active eye on the hurricane outlook. According to the National Weather Service, at the time of this writing, there were no active storms in the Caribbean Sea, but this is subject to change. Puerto Rico is a charming and tropical Caribbean island offering a wealth of antiquity and culture. If you visit Puerto Rico in August, you'll avoid the crowds as well as the height of the hurricane season. This time of year yields the best rates on flights and hotels and just about everything. It does tend to rain a considerable amount in August, however, which means you may need to alter your agenda on those days to include some indoor attractions. But if you're into music and dancing and street festivities with a lot of color and excitement, there are festivals throughout August near San Juan. Definitely worth going to see to immerse yourself in Puerto Rican tradition. Your hotel concierge can direct you to the best activities. So, where is Puerto Rico located? Well, it's further south than the Bahamas, below Cuba, and about midway between Miami and Brazil. Among other conveniences, the official currency of Puerto Rico is the US dollar. Air travelers do not currently need to provide proof of COVID vaccination. And while the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, recommends vaccines for rabies, measles, typhoid, and hepatitis when visiting Puerto Rico, they are not required. Your phone works just like on the mainland with no special plans or devices. Spanish is the official language, but most locals speak English, especially in the touristy areas. Finally, U.S. citizens will not need a passport to travel to Puerto Rico. As always, I want to keep you safe in your travels. Here are some top safety tips for this destination. While it is safe to drink the water at the hotel and in local bars and restaurants, there is a major caution against swimming in fresh, unchlorinated water such as ponds, rivers, or lakes in Puerto Rico due to a risk of schistosomiasis, which is a potentially deadly parasitic infection. Another concern about swimming in fresh or brackish bodies of water is crocodiles, which have been known to become aggressive during mating season and feed along the water's edge. Keep children and pets well away from these areas. Puerto Rico's Aedes mosquito can carry the potentially deadly dengue virus. Protect yourself against these and other biting insects with a DEET-based repellent, such as these convenient and effective Repel repellent wipes. Use them liberally to ensure coverage. Another great idea is this reasonably fashionable mosquito bracelet, which you can wear around your wrist or your ankle for extra protection. Puerto Rico has a low crime rate. San Juan, its largest city, is one of the safest and most popular with some of the best attractions on the island. You'll be near Old San Juan, the San Juan National Historic Site, along with some fine hotel resorts. I found this great deal on a 5-star through Expedia, which is actually cheaper than several of the 4 stars. It's the Condado Vanderbilt Hotel at 1055 Ashford Avenue in San Juan. It's highly rated at 9.1 out of 10. You can get a king bed 323 square foot room for $327 right now, with free Wi-Fi and a city view. The Condado Vanderbilt has 4 outdoor pools with a choice of umbrellas and cabanas. There are several packages to be had at this hotel, including the daily complimentary breakfast for 2 at Ola Oceanfront. There's a 4-page breakfast buffet menu with anything you could want. They have freshly squeezed juices, freshly baked croissants, premium Puerto Rican coffee, smoked salmon and cream cheese bagels, eggs, bacon, sausage, potatoes, frittata, cereals, yogurt, pancakes, tropical fresh fruit and berries, an omelet station, avocado toast, coconut and macadamia French toast, steak and potatoes, and a dessert table with chocolate profiteroles and creme brulee, a berry cheesecake tart, and carrot or red velvet cake. SDK is one of the restaurants at this resort, and from August through the beginning of September is offering happy hour 7 days a week, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in addition to the excellent cuisine you've come to expect from SDK. SDK has separate menus for dinner, dessert, cocktails, and wine. Dinner starts with salad selections of their baby gem Caesar, blue iceberg lettuce, or burrata cheese with heirloom tomato and radish, or a shaved Brussels sprout salad with Granny Smith apples and pickled red onions. There are raw bar selections and platters. SDK's steak specialties offerings include a 14-ounce dry-aged Delmonico or 16-ounce cowgirl ribeye, or dry-aged 28-ounce porterhouse, as well as Wagyu beef selections. Their amazing and more affordable entrees include braised short rib with mashed potatoes, seared salmon with cherry tomatoes and charred broccolini, and organic chicken with roasted Brussels sprouts and a side of leeks. There are 4 takes on mac and cheese, from traditional to bacon, truffle, or lobster. Other sides include Parmesan truffle fries. The SDK dessert menu lists some off-the-map originals, such as sticky toffee pudding with toffee sauce, vanilla ice cream, and caramel pecans. And new takes on tradition like their warm chocolate chip cookie with caramel and chocolate sauce with a vanilla ice cream scoop, or their 24-karat gold carrot cake with caramel, cinnamon ice cream, and caramelized pecans. A Choco Cocoa brownie with coconut sorbet, caramel popcorn, and crunchy caramel pearls. Or a New York cheesecake with the graham cookie crust and berry compote with whipped ganache. You know, you could just go for a cool SDK vanilla sundae with vanilla ice cream with fresh whipped cream, hot fudge, and nuts. Their cocktail menu is full of novel thirst quenchers. It includes some tequila, mezcal, bourbon, Grand Marnier, rum, gin, and other vodka-based drinks, such as their famous cucumber stiletto and the mouth-watering strawberry cobbler, made with Kettle One vodka, muddled strawberry, and a graham cracker crust. Still, there is not a margarita or pina colada in sight, so the menu is clearly not all-inclusive. The pina colada is, after all, Puerto Rico's national drink, invented in Puerto Rico, so do ask your bartender. Forbes said of SDK's version, "Don't leave without trying it." There is also wine by the glass or bottle. This hotel has other dining options. Oceanfront dining at Ola Oceanfront with breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. There's also tacos and tequila on the oceanfront, and more fine dining at the 1919 restaurant, whose name alludes to the hotel's historical origins. The Condado Vanderbilt Hotel was founded in 1919. It is also listed as one of Puerto Rico's best restaurants with fresh ocean-to-table selections. There are 4 more lounges: the VC Lounge, the Veritas Wine and Cognac Bar, the Mara Bar by 1919, and the Avio Lounge. The drinking age is 18 in Puerto Rico. But let's talk about other relaxing and invigorating activities. Aside from the pools and hot tubs, the Casino Del Mar at La Concha Resort is only a 7-minute walk from your door. It's open to the public 24/7 with card tables, slot machines, online BetMGM sports betting, and parlays if that's your game. The Condado Cigar Lounge is also 5 minutes away. If you'd rather enjoy the beautiful nature around you, it's only an 8-minute walk to Condado Beach bordering your hotel. A word of advice, however: due to dangerous riptides, stick to walks on the beach, sunbathing, shallow water, or the beautiful resort swimming pools. There are no lifeguards at Condado Beach. Excambian Beach, about 6 minutes northwest of this location, is recommended as somewhat safer for swimming, diving, and snorkeling. Overall, according to PuertoRico.com, shark attacks are rare in Puerto Rico, although the standard variety of sharks, including the great white, though less common, do frequent the area. You could take a day trip to one of the best experiences in San Juan, the El Yunque Rainforest and Waterslide Tour. The tour lasts for 7 hours for around $80 per person, and they pick you up from the hotel. Take your binoculars or a camera with zoom, some bottled water and sunscreen, a visor, comfortable clothing, and footwear. You'll want to wear long pants and sleeves for protection. A few famous residents of the rainforest include the beloved and endangered coqui frog, which is a national symbol of Puerto Rico, celebrated in Taino Indian legends and depicted in Taino pottery and art. They are tiny and can fit on your fingertip. The Puerto Rican boa also resides in the rainforest and is typically around 7 feet long, though they sometimes reach up to 12 feet in length. They are non-venomous and nocturnal. Birdwatchers will love sighting the indigenous Puerto Rican emerald hummingbird, the Puerto Rican woodpecker, and the gloriously colorful Puerto Rican parrot, who is also critically endangered and fiercely protected. You'll recognize the darling and diminutive emerald anole lizard by its bright green skin. There are also numerous species of bats, most of which are nocturnal, but some of the fruit eaters may be visible in late afternoon. You can also see green iguanas both here and elsewhere in the San Juan area. Other tour experiences include a manatee and turtle snorkeling tour featuring free rum, a private helicopter island tour, an urban park sky bull zip line experience and LED night kayaking experience at Condado Lagoon, and a skip the line El Yunque Rainforest, water slides, beach, dine and shop tour, and I'm only skimming the surface. If you're like me, you love a great spa experience. You may want to follow your excursions by sampling some of the Condado's signature experiences. There are facials and body treatments, couples and singles massage, mani-pedis, reflexology, cellulite treatments. There's quite a list of services that you don't find everywhere, even on the mainland. If you're in the mood for shopping, you're only 8 minutes from Viejo or Old San Juan at Sea, de San Justo, with lots of well-rated shops, like the Pure Soul Boutique in Old San Juan. While you're in Old San Juan, you can also explore one of its most iconic historical landmarks, the Castillo San Felipe del Morro, a 500-year-old castle also known as El Morro. There are actually 2 castles in Old San Juan. Castillo San Cristobal is also close by. It was built in the mid-1700s. The views are spectacular. Morning is the recommended time to go. You'll beat the heat and the cruise ship crowds. And do hold on to your receipt. The price of admission for both is only $10 to see both of these beauties. Old San Juan is a wonderful walking tour. There's wonderful street food along your way, with popular treats like alcapurrias, a type of fritter made from breaded green plantains, and yucca stuffed with different kinds of meat from beef to seafood and veggies. Many restaurants also serve this dish with rave reviews. When the heat is peaking in late afternoon, you can stop for a refreshing piña colada at Barranquilla, one of the 2 acclaimed birthplaces of the official national drink of Puerto Rico. And speaking of national Puerto Rican things, the national dance is salsa. An invigoratingly fun and beautiful music and dance influenced by a blend of styles originating in Cuba. The dance is said to have originated in the Puerto Rican community in New York. You are 2 walking minutes away from the Santurce Salsa Club on 1043 Ashford Avenue, where you can take beginner Puerto Rican salsa by the beach. You can try out your new moves at the 787 at 1420 Avenue Juan Ponce Delaware Leon, about 7 minutes from your hotel. You can Uber 24/7, hail a cab, or the hotel concierge can arrange transportation for you. Many attractions are within walking distance. You can also rent a bike or trolley for free. Santurce is said to be where the street art movement began. It's one of the largest art districts in the Caribbean, as well as home to world-renowned festivals Los Miros Hablan and Santurce Isla, full of art galleries and museums. Everywhere you look, San Juan, Puerto Rico is alive with fiery color, food, history, music, and dance. Come join in the celebration. I'm Wanda List, wishing you love and peace. If you found this video informative or just entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to join me on more travel adventures to come. I so appreciate your support.